This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for March 20th, 2023. It's currently February 3rd, 2023, 5:49 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for the day is the Fool card. It's interesting, guys. I had Claire Kinetics. The Fool card leaped out of the deck when I was shuffling. It's also kind of like the end of like a period where we were seeing a lot of Fool cards. So there's some sort of event that was taking place. Something that impacted the market here, like between the 10th and the 20th, especially around like the 13th through the 16th. Looks like it maybe comes to an end, or the reaction kind of subsides on the 20th. Something else to point out: we have futility crest, and we have a Prince of Swords crest. We have a trade opportunity at a Princess of Swords and a star. Let's see if those appear in the daily. So we've got a Princess of Swords, we've got a futility, and it's interesting that both of those correspond to the Fool card. Behavior around the highest high. We have something that was cause for enthusiasm becomes quite the opposite, and there's a decline from a support to a support level, through it to another one, and then we bounce along that support level sideways for a bit and then break down through multiple support levels off of the high. However, that behavior is somehow nullified by chart behavior in this reading. The behavior around the low, there's a notable fake out near the low, something with technicals that'll try to impact retail investor decisions impulsively. And it looks like the low here, there's a low here between like 10 and 11-ish. I'm advised to trade around an important range, and it looks like that's probably what takes place here around the low. There's probably a lower price level in the not too distant future, based on it being the Princess of Swords, and also a higher price level in not too distant future. In any case, we have a decline. Looks like we opened lower in the pre-market and declined until there was a fast sudden move higher marking the end of that decline. That fast sudden move higher takes us to a near overbought crest that around the open that we sell off from. It looks like we sell off into a low there between 10 and 11-ish, and then there's bullish price swings from roughly 11 to 12. And a holding pattern midday with a pop and drop, and possibly something to do with Congress. Then we have a notable move higher, roughly 1 to 2, reaching for a distant resistance. There's a really big move there, especially as we get closer to 2 o'clock. Out of that big move to the upside, however, there is a notable decline starting around 2:30-ish and declining into the last hour. But in the last hour, out of that decline, there's a notable move higher even in the face of seemingly overwhelming headwinds, and brings us to a key resistance level that we saw, I think probably that we saw earlier in the day. And then the sneak preview card for the following day, guys. We successfully turned resistance into new support. Probably a bit of a drop in the post market here as well. And that's the S&P 500 for March 20th, 2023. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Most importantly, my friends, make sure that you follow that rule of karma. If you plan to continue profiting from this information, you must do so. Imagine if the channel just disappeared tomorrow. How would you trade? I know if I stopped using Eso-Meta, I wouldn't know what to do at this point. I use it so well, so much, and so frequently and so well. So, in any case, let's make sure the channel sticks around. Pay that 5% back to PayPal, Cash App, and join the more and more angel investors that we have joining the channel, and following that rule of karma, sending out 5%, paying it forward to the universe, and 5% back to the channel. But most importantly, making sure that all that money's spent out of love. As long as it's spent out of love, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.